श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम। मीना जी इन्वोकेशन श्लोकस कर दीजिए प्लीज। मीना जी। ओके प्रिया जी यू कैन स्टार्ट।
अरे मेरा म्यूट हो रहा था।
अच्छा हाँ चलिए स्टार्ट कर दीजिए इन्वोकेशन श्लोक।
जी। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम। अखंड मंडलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। गजाननं भूतगणादिसेवितं कपित्थजम्बूफलसारभक्षितम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारकं नमामि विघ्नेश्वरपादपङ्कजं। वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव शुभकार्येषु सर्वदा। या कुन्देन्दुतुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करप्रभृतिभिर्देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारंभं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा।
ओम श्री मात्रे नमः। 96 से हम लोग शुरू करेंगे।
जी।
सुमुखी नलिनी शुभ्रू शोभना सुरनायिका कालकंठी कांतिमती क्षोभिणी सूक्ष्मरूपिणी वज्रेश्वरी वामदेवी वयोवस्था विवर्जिता सिद्धेश्वरी सिद्धविद्या सिद्धमाता यशस्विनी विशुद्धचक्र निलया आरक्तवर्णा त्रिलोचना खट्वांगादिप्रहरणा वदनेकसमन्विता पायसान्नप्रिया त्वक्तस्था पशुलोकभयङ्करी अमृतादिमहाशक्ति संवृता डाकिनीश्वरी अनाहताब्जनिलया श्यामा भावदनद्वया द्वंष्ट्रोज्ज्वलाक्षमालादिधरा रुधिरसंस्थिता कालरात्र्यादिशक्त्यौघवृता स्निग्धौदनप्रिया महावीरेन्द्रवरदा राकिण्यम्बा स्वरूपिणी मणिपूराब्जनिलया वदनत्रयसंयुता वज्रादिकयुधोपेता डामर्यादिभिरावृता 103 रक्तवर्णा मांसनिष्ठा गुणान्न प्रीतमानसा समस्त भक्त सुखदा लाकिन्यम्बा स्वरूपिणी। ये लास्ट वाला मैंने भेजा नहीं था, मगर ये 102 में आधा था, तो अम्बा का जो पूरा है वो वहां खत्म करना था, इसीलिए we went up to that point. I will send it to you later. Let us look at the meanings. Sumukhi. When we do Ganpati Puja, then the first name of the 16 names that is used for doing Vigneshwara Puja is Sumukhaya Namaha, Ekadantaya Namaha. ऐसे शुरू करता है Sumukha. Sumukha means person whose face is pleasant. Person whose face is pleasant. Whenever we see an elephant, we feel happy. It's a peculiar animal. You can never feel upset or angry when you look at an elephant. So that is why he is Sumukha. Similarly, when you look at Devi's face, you feel pleasant. You feel you feel happy. So therefore, she is Sumukhi. Nalini. Nalini. The word has two meanings. Raja Nala. Nala Damayanti. The Raja jo hai Nala Damayanti wale Nal. He was a worshipper of Devi. He is one of the famous worshippers. जैसे अगस्त्य मुनि, दुर्वासा मुनि ऐसे हैं, वैसे नल राजा भी, he was also a great worshipper of Devi. So Nala Raja installed her in his own heart. Hence, she is Nalini. But the word Nalini also means lotus, because we have seen that she has been compared to a lotus in many ways. Her waist is thin like a lotus stem. Her face is like a lotus, etc., etc. She is colored like a red lotus. She holds red lotus in her hand. So all that is Nalini. Subhruhu. Subhruhu comes from being auspicious. Shobhana. She who is has shobha in her. She who has beauty in her. Sura Nayika. Sura means Devata. Nayika means leader. Remember, in the beginning of the shlokas, we had said Deva Karya Samuddhita. Deva Karya Samuddhita. She came down to do the work of the Devas. Since the Devas cannot do it, she has to do it. So she is obviously the leader of the Devas. Kala Kanti. Kala Kanti has two meanings. Kala means black. Kantha means throat. Black throat. Who has black throat? Shiva has black throat, right? Because he is also Neela Kantha, Kala Kantha, etc., etc. So, Kala Kantha is, so Kala Kanti means she who is the wife of Kala Kantha. Another meaning of Kala is also softness. Softness. Kala Kanti means she who speaks very softly. How does she speak very softly? We have heard her to be roaring and all that. No, she speaks continuously softly in our own heart. We have to have the ears to listen to her. If we are making so much noise, we cannot hear her. So when our mind is jumping around, making all sorts of noise, if our intellect is thinking all sorts of thoughts, then we cannot hear her voice. Hence, she is Kala Kanti. We have to still ourselves, we have to still our mind to be able to hear her. Kala Kanti. Kanti Mati. Kanti, the word means glowing, effulgence. So Kanti Mati. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Kanti Rupena Samstita. Namastasyai, 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 Namo Namah. In Chandi, verse in the 11th canto, we see this shloka. So Kanti, Kanti Mati. Kshobhini, Kshobhini. Kshobhini means she who causes agitation. Now, what is this agitation? See, when Purusha and Prakriti are in balance, then this Prapancha cannot get created. When they are not agitated, when they are not merging, when they are not together, then this Prapancha cannot get created. So who will agitate the Purusha so that he will make Prakriti work? Somebody has to agitate the Purusha. She is the one who agitates Purusha, and therefore in Bhagavad Gita he says that Purusha is my Parashakti, Prakriti is my Aparashakti. Both of them are me. So in the Brahma Rupi, she is the agitator. She is the one who causes this creation to happen through Purusha and Prakriti. But she is very, very sukshma. She is very extremely subtle. So she is not very evident. We can see Purusha, we can see Prakriti, but she is not so easy to see. Hence, she is Sukshma Rupini. Vajreshwari. Vajra is an interesting weapon. the story of the Vajra is like this. What happened is that when Vritrasur was to be killed, then he had got a boon that he cannot be killed by any of the existing astras. Then they went to Rishi Dadiji. Dadiji had done tapasya for so many years that his bones had become like diamond. So they had become hard. So they asked him, will you please give your bones to us? So he gives up his body, he gave up his body, and the Devas used his bones to form a weapon called the Vajra. That Vajra was given to Indra, and then he uses that to kill Vritra. But who gave the weapon to Indra? Devi gave the weapon to Indra. Hence she is Vajreshwari. Right? There is also another temple near Bombay. If you go a little outside Bombay, outside after you cross Borivali and you keep going in the Thane district, there is a temple called Vajreshwari. The Vajreshwari has hot springs near it. It just next to Vajreshwari is Ganesh Puri. Ganesh Puri is where Swami Nityananda has his samadhi, and Swami Muktananda has his used to have his ashram. His ashram is still over there. If any of you can find time, the Mumbaikars, if you can find time, please go there, take a bath in the hot springs, visit the samadhi of Swami Nityananda, very powerful place. And then after that, you can also go and see Devi in the Vajreshwari form. Vajreshwari. Vama Devi. Vama Devi. Vama, left. Who is on the left? Look at the Ardhanarishwara form. In the Ardhanarishwara form, she is on the left side. Right? Vama Devi. So therefore, this indicates the left side. Another indication is there is Vamachar. I've spoken about this. There is the Dakshinachar and the Vamachar of the Tantra. Vamachar is the heroic path. It is not meant for everybody. Where they are saying that you can use meat, you can use fish, you can use liquor, you can use wealth, and you can use sex for overcoming the passions that generate from these. Panchamakar, Meena, Matsya, Mada, Mudra, Mithuna. ये पंचमकार को यूज करके उसको पार कर जाना, ये एक तरीका है. ये तरीका वामाचार कहते हैं. Vamachar, Sri Ramakrishna Paramahansa prohibited people from using the Vamachar because he said, we are not heroes. We cannot overcome it and we will fall into the trap of getting into it. So you think, okay, I am overcoming the lust of having sex, but actually you get trapped in it. I'm overcoming the passion for drinking and you get trapped in it. So it is better to do Dakshinachar, which is the method of puja, archana, etc., etc. So Vamadevi, Vayovastha Vivarjita, she has no growth. So she does not grow. She does not become small. She does not become old. So she has no avasthas. So all those avasthas, she is Varjita. She is, Vaya means age. Vayovastha. So age-related avasthas, she is free from. She is free from all the age-related avasthas. Siddheshwari, she who grants success. Right? Siddha Mata is a Devi in Juna Disa. She is Siddheshwari Devi over there in Juna Disa. Juna Disa is a town. If you are going from Ahmedabad towards Palanpur, then you turn left towards the desert. You will go to Disa. From Disa, you can go to Juna Disa. Juna Disa, which was the old Disa, which has now migrated to the new Disa. She is believed to have, after killing Shumbha and Nishubha, she took the form of Siddha Mata and she came on the hillock and she rested over there. On that hillock, she then became in the form of a Devi, in the form of a Murti, and she gave her sword to the people over there, saying that as long as the sword is here, wherever the sword resides, that kingdom cannot be conquered. When she was resting, after she had come down, from her sweat, drops of sweat fell from her head and people were born. Drops of sweat fell from her arms, people were born. Drops of sweat fell from her middle part of the body, people were born. Drops of sweat fell from her feet, people were born. So exactly as in the Purusha Sukta, where it says, Mukhasya Brahmano Sita Bahu Rajanyaktaha uru tadasya yadvaishya pado shudro jayate. So from the head, the Brahmins were born. The Kshatriyas were born from the hands. From the thighs, the Vaishyas were born. From the feet, the Shudras were born. Of whom? Of the cosmic Purusha. Similarly, when Devi took the rest over there, from her body also these 4 Varnas were born. So that is our Kula Devi. We hail from that place. So we are not Brahma's creations. We come from Devi's direct creations. She created us, and from there we have come to. So we are said to be not created by Brahma. Our community comes from Junadisa. People who live in Junadisa, they say that we are not Brahma's creations. So we are created by Devi.
What's the place? Could you please repeat the name of the place?
Junadisa. Juna, J-U-N-A-D-E-E-S-A. You can Google it. Siddha Mata. The Mandir temple name is Siddha Mata. The interesting story about the sword is that Alauddin Khilji heard about this sword and he wanted to capture this sword. So he came all the way to nearly up to Palanpur. But at that point of time, there was a Muslim community residing in this Junadisa who hid the sword and they took it away from there. So Junadisa could not be conquered and the sword was hidden. Alauddin Khilji realized he cannot conquer this place, so he sent thieves to try and steal the sword. But even that could not happen. The sword was hidden. Even today, for all the artis, the local Muslims come over there and pray. So it is a temple where you will see a lot of people with burqas coming and doing their prayers and going there. So that is Siddheshwari.
ये सच में amazing है.
So Siddha Vidya, the knowledge that gives us success. Siddha Vidya, Siddha Mata, she who is the mother of success. Yashaswini, she who is famous. Yasha means fame. She who is famous. Obviously, she is famous because she is well known. Everybody knows her. Then we know her as the self, right? She is the consciousness that is within us, that is making us do everything. If I am talking right now, it is she who is the consciousness within this so-called body, mind and intellect, which is being propelled by the energy that she creates, because of which I can talk. So that is why she is famous, because everybody knows her. We may not know her directly, but it is she who is there everywhere. Now from here, we have to go into a little bit of a esoteric description. यहाँ से हम लोग जो अभी वर्णना होगी, ये वर्णना थोड़ी सी तंत्र के ओर से है, और this is a description of the 7 chakras in our body. So it starts, this description is very scientifically done, and if you understand it very clearly, then you will be able to understand and identify what is the power within that the 7 chakra system that we have and how it works. So first we start with Vishuddhi Chakra Nilaya. Vishuddhi Chakra is called the throat chakra. यहाँ है. अच्छा, these chakras are not physical. They are not in उसको गला काटने से विशुद्धि चक्र नहीं दिखेगा, और कोई MRI करने से विशुद्धि चक्र नहीं दिखेगा. These are energy points where our nadis, they are junction points of nadis. There are 7,20,000 nadis in our body. 7,20,000 नाड़ी है. 7,20,000 नाड़ी में से 72,000 nadis are prominent. Of these 72,000 nadis, 3 are the most prominent. Those 3 are called Ida, Pingala और बीच में से सुषुम्ना, जो हमारे स्पाइन के वहां से निकलती हैं. Ida, Pingala, the sun channel, the moon channel, and the Devi channel. Now, she is said to reside at the base of the spine, between at ekdam base of the spine, in 2.5 coils, in 3.5 coils. तो ऐसे rotated coils जैसे है, इसीलिए उसको serpent power. So she is called the Kundalini. She is also called the so it is called the serpent. तो वो सांप के जैसा, वो कैसे जैसे सांप ऐसे गोल गोल करके सोता है, वैसे वहां सोई हुई होती है. उसको जगाने से she wants to move upwards. That is her natural movement. As she moves, we have already seen these names. We have seen Brahma Grantha Vibhedini, Vishnu Granthi Vibedini, Rudra Granthi Vibedini. We have seen that, right? So these are Granthis. Granthis means knots. Traffic jam hai wahan. So there is a traffic jam. She penetrates through the traffic jam, goes and takes rest in various chakras, right? So she takes rest in various of these chakras. The description that is happening over here is happening from the Vishuddhi chakra. So it is starting at the throat chakra. In Sri Ramakrishna Paramahansa's one of the places, I don't remember the exact context of the quotation, but he says that if you practice utter honesty का मतलब एक भी मन से, तन से, बुद्धि से, कहीं से भी यदि हम झूठ ना बोले 12 साल के लिए, तो वो जाकर विशुद्धि चक्र में जाकर बस जाती है। और जब विशुद्धि चक्र में बस जाती है तो जो वो व्यक्ति बोलता है वो अपने आप ही फल जाता है, बिकॉज वो उसके अंदर में वो सच का पावर हो जाता है। तो ऐसे व्यक्ति जब बोलते हैं कल बारिश गिरेगा, तो आसमान में एक भी बादल नहीं भी हो, बारिश गिर जाता है। So this is the power that comes from these sadhus. हम लोग जो संत लोगों के बारे में सुनते हैं कि उन्होंने बोल दिया इसीलिए सच हो गया, तो ये बोल दिया सच हो गया is because of this power, that power of Devi residing in the Vishuddhi chakra. Vishuddhi chakra nilaya. She stays in the Vishuddhi chakra. In the Vishuddhi chakra, what is her color? Arakta varna. She is color of blood, red colored. लाल कलर की है वहां. She is arakta varna and she has 3 eyes. त्रिलोचना. उनके हाथ में she has weapons. So उनके हाथ में खट्वंगादि प्रहरणा. खट्वंग किसको बोलते हैं? ये if you Google for images of Devi, sometimes you will find a weapon in her hand. It is like a long stick, but on the top of the stick there is a skull. So वो skull है. So ये खट्वंग एक है. दूसरा इसका और एक मीनिंग होता है, I don't know if you have seen, in olden days there used to be large beds with bed post, जिसके ऊपर से मच्छरदानी लगाई जाती थी. So those bed post जो होता है उसको भी खट्वंग बोलते हैं. So या तो वो सोते सोते ना, वो एक्चुअली क्या हुआ कि वो लेटी हुई थी, किसी ने आके डिस्टर्ब किया तो उनको गुस्सा आया, तो उन्होंने वो बेड पोस्ट को ही उठा के उसको मारा, इसीलिए वो खट्वंगादि प्रहरणा हो गई, राइट? तो खट्वंगादि प्रहरणा. वदनैक समन्विता. She has one face. Vadana face, Vadana face, Vadana eka, Vadaneka samanvita. She has one face. Vadaneka samanvita. Vishuddhi chakra nilaya arakta varna trilochana khatvangadi praharana Vadaneka samanvita. Now, what does she like to eat? She likes to eat payasanna. Payasanna priya. Payasanna yani दूध और चावल चीनी के साथ जब उसे बॉईल किया करते हैं तो उसको हम पायस बोलते हैं. पायस, पायस, the word comes from milk. So पायस अन्न, milk and rice boiled together is called पायस, पायसम, पायस, पायसान्न प्रिया. त्वक्स्था. What does she control? She controls the त्वक. त्वक का मतलब चमड़ा. She controls the sense of touch. She controls the sense of touch. त्वक्स्था. So she is Tvakshtha. Pashuloka Bhayankari. What does she do? Those who are in Pashu form. What is Pashu? Pashu means animal. Who is an animal? He who does not realize that I am not this body, mind and intellect is a Pashu. Right? Pashu हैं हम. क्योंकि हम वो realize नहीं करते हैं कि हम उससे अलग हो गए हैं. तो जब तक हम अलग भाव से रहते हैं, till we have this feeling of being separated, then we are Pashu, and she causes us to be afraid. Pashuloka Bhayankari. She causes us to be afraid so that we come back to the right track. Pashuloka Bhayankari. Amritadi Mahashakti Samvrita. Now, from here, we have to understand Vishuddhi Chakra has 16 petals. It has 16 petals. Uske 16 पंखड़ियां हैं. 16 petals. Each of the petals has a Bijakshara. The Bijakshara is the 16 vowels, a, e, etc., etc. Each vowel has a Shakti. A se Amrita Shakti, right? A se Adi Shakti. ऐसे करके there are Ipshita Shakti. E se Ipshita Shakti. So ऐसे there are 16 Shaktis. So these 16 Shaktis are surrounding her. Amrita Adi Shakti samvrita surrounded by. So all the vowel letters से जो शक्तियां होती है वो विशुद्धि चक्र में 16 पेटल्स के ऊपर में बैठी हुई हैं, उनकी तरफ मुंह करके, एंड दे आर प्रेजिंग हर, एंड हर नेम ओवर देयर is Dakini. She is called Dakini, Dakinishwari. That is her name, Dakinishwari. So, Payasanna Priyatvatstha Pashuloka Bhayankari Amritadi Mahashakti Samvrita Dakinishwari. So, Dakini ho gayi. अब वन लेवल नीचे जाते हैं, हार्ट चक्र, अनाहता चक्र. अनाहत चक्र, आहत. आहत का मतलब होता है किसी को मारना, राइट? तो जब वो घंटा को हम मारते हैं तो आवाज आता है. When you strike a bell, then there is a sound. Anahata means the sound that comes without being struck, the unstruck sound, which means the cosmic sound, the Omkar, right? The first creation, space. Before space, what got created? Sound got created. In the Bible, it says, in the beginning there was the word. In the beginning there was the word, and the word, from the word, the world was created, right? So that word, that Omkar, Anahatabja. Anahatabja, Abja means lotus. Anahatabja Nilaya. Anahatabja Nilaya. In Anahata, she stays. Shyamabha. Shyam Varni hai. Shyam Varna. Shyam is the color of the dusk. जब सूर्यास्त होने लगता है, जो आकाश में कलर होता है, वो जब पश्चिम में सूर्य अस्त होता है तो पूर्व के आकाश में जो कलर होता है, that is the color called श्याम. श्यामाभा. वदन द्वया. She has two faces. वदन द्वया. दंष्ट्रोज्ज्वलाक्षमालाधिधरा. So she has damshtra and akshamala. Damstrojwala, sorry, Damstrojwala, she has two tusks. She has two teeth which are protruding and they are shining. दो दांत बाहर निकले हुए हैं और वो शाइन कर रहे हैं. And Damstrojwala. Akshamala adhidhara. The weapon she is holding is Akshamala and other weapons. Akshamala adhidhara. Akshamala means the Rudrakshamala, which is used for japa. And where does she stay? She stays in Rudhira. Rudhira means blood. Rudhira samstita. Damstrojwala adhidhara. Rudhira samstita. She stays in blood. Now, A, I, E, U, sab ho gaye. So what is the first letter now? The first letter is Ka. So then now see, Kala Ratriadi Shakteugha Vrita. So Ka se jo akshar se 12, take 12 from Ka. So Ka, Kha, Ga, Gha, Ua, Cha, Cha, Ja, Jha, Ya, Ta, Tha. Yahan tak ke sari deviyan, these devis are sitting on the 12 petals surrounding the middle of the chakra, facing her, and they are praising her. Kalaratriadi Shaktyoga Vrita Snigdhodana Priya. Snigdha means ghee. घी भात पसंद है. बच्चों को जैसे घी भात पसंद होता है तो वैसे देवी को भी घी भात पसंद है. तो जब नवरात्रि की पूजा मेरे घर पे, जब यहाँ नवरात्रि की पूजा होती है तो पहले 7 दिन की पूजा में दोपहर के भोग में अलग से उनके भोग तो लगता ही है, मगर डाकिनी से लेकर याकिनी तक जो देवियां हैं जिनकी वर्णन यहाँ हमें मिलेगा अभी, इनके लिए भी अलग से भोग लगाया जाता है. सो पहले दिन शी इज गिवन पायस. Payas is given to the first Devi, Dakini. Then the second Devi, where we are going to talk about, she is Rakini. तो राकिनी के लिए हम घी भात सर्व करते हैं. तो वैसे करके हम लोग आगे बढ़ेंगे. हर 7 दिन की ये जो उपासना है, 7 नवरात्रि के 7 दिन की उपासना, 8वें 9वें दिन में क्या होता है वो बाद में बताऊंगा. तो ये so therefore this is one part of the upasana. So therefore, Anahatabja Nilaya, Shyamabha, Vadanadvaya, Damstrojwala Adhidhara, Rudhira Samstita, Kala Ratriadi Shaktyoga, Vrita Snigdhodana Priya, Mahavirendra Varada. उसने क्या किया? What is her work? जैसे पहली वाली की देवी का क्या काम था? पशुलोक भयंकरी. इनका काम क्या है? महावीरेंद्र वरदा. Mahavirendra Varada, she is the person who blesses all the people who are heroic. Who are the heroic people? The heroic people are said to be, the most heroic person is said to be Prahlad. And I am not saying this because he is my role model. I am saying this is from the Devi Puran itself. So the Devi Puran itself says that the most heroic person is Bhakta Prahlad himself. क्यों? क्योंकि जहां माता खुद लक्ष्मी के रूप में डर रही हैं, वहां उसको कोई बिना डर के वो नरसिंह के पास जा सकता है, तो उससे ज्यादा वीर और कोई नहीं है। महावीरेंद्र वरदा, या और इसीलिए महालक्ष्मी उसको आशीर्वाद देती है कि यू विल बी द किंग फॉर एवर in one of the पाताल लोक्स, जो 7 पाताल हैं उनके अंदर में he will be the ruler. महावीरेंद्र वरदा राकिण्यंबा स्वरूपिणी. So her name is राकिनी. तो पहली देवी का नाम हम लोगों ने देखा डाकिनी. सेकंड देवी अनाहता में she is राकिनी. Now we go one level नीचे और मणिपूरक. Yes, please.
What is snigdha? You said snigdhodana?
Snigdha is ghee. Snigdha is ghee. Ghee.
T-A.
Ghee.
Ghee. Acha. Okay.
Ghee bhat. So ghee bhat.
मुझे भी कुछ पूछना है
हाँ जी,
कि ये जो आपने अभी बताया कि वो पायस अलग बनता है और घी भात अलग बनता है।
नहीं, पायस बनता है पहले दिन, पायस बनता है पहले दिन, दूसरे दिन घी भात बनता है। ऐसे करके 7 देवियों को अलग अलग एक दिन की उपासना चलती है। मीनिंग दैट यू आर कॉन्सेंट्रेटिंग ऑन दैट डे ऑन दी विशुद्धि चक्र। उस दिन की पूरी उपासना में आप विशुद्धि चक्र पर कॉन्सेंट्रेट करके सारी पूजा करते हैं, और इसीलिए उस दिन आप डाकिनी के रूप में उनकी पूजा करते हैं, तो इसीलिए उनको डाकिनी के रूप में उनको पायस का भोग चढ़ता है।
I have been doing these things for the 9 days without realizing what it is. One day rice pies and one day all these things, different what you are saying, but I did not realize it is for this and Dakini, Rakini, like that. Okay.
So next, third chakra, Manipura. मणिपूरक चक्र जो है वो नाभि के थोड़ा सा ऊपर, it is called in Chinese theory, it is called the center of the body. So it is called the center of the body. और वो हाराकीरी करते थे जापानीज लोग, वो पेट को वहां से काटते थे। पेट को वहां से काटने से क्या होता है, that the energy system of the entire body collapses and therefore the person dies. So that is the function. यदि 7 चक्र है, तो ऊपर से हम यदि देखें तो सबसे ऊपर सहस्रार है, जो शरीर के थोड़ा सा बाहर, फिजिकल शरीर के थोड़ा सा बाहर है। तो 7 चक्रों के अंदर में मणिपूरक जो है ये लोअर बॉडी और अपर बॉडी को डिवाइड करता है। सो मणिपूरक जो है, नेक्स्ट देवी मणिपूराब्ज निलया, ये तो हम लोग को समझ में आ गया। वदनत्रय संयुता, शी हैज 3 faces. So Vishuddhi 1 face, Anahata 2 faces, Manipurak 3 faces, right? So Vadanatraya Samyuta. Vajradika Yudhopeta, she has she has weapons which are Vajra and etc. She is holding other weapons such as Vajra. And now हम लोगों ने कहां तक आके रुका था, ठ, तो वहां से नेक्स्ट वाला क्या होगा, ड। तो यहां से देखिए, डामर्यादि भिरावृता, देयर आर 10 letters, देयर आर 10 petals। मणिपूरक के 10 पंक्तियां हैं, तो 10 पंखुड़ियां के पर 10 देवी, ड से लेकर शुरू करके 10 देवियों वहां उपस्थित हैं, फेसिंग देवी, वर्शिपिंग हर। डामर्यादि भिरावृता। नेक्स्ट, रक्तवर्णा, शी इज ऑल्सो रेड इन कलर। Where does she stay? She stays in flesh. तो हमारे जो मसल्स हैं, मसल्स की कौन देवी है? ब्लड की देवी हम लोगों ने देखा, ब्लड की देवी इज राकिनी। हम लोगों ने स्किन की देवी देखा, स्किन की देवी इज डाकिनी। नाउ वी हैव टू सी द देवी ऑफ द फ्लेश, ऑफ द मसल्स। रक्तवर्णा मांस निष्ठा, शी स्टेज in flesh. And what does she like to eat? Gudanna prita manasa. She likes to eat guda anna, right? In South India it is called chakkara pongal. Chakkara pongal, साउथ में उसको चक्कर पोंगल बोलते हैं, गुड़ और भात। और मीना जी आप गुड़ और भात को घी के साथ मिला के अच्छी तरह से पका के खा लीजिए, तो ये वो गुड़ान्न बोलते हैं उसको, तो गुड़ान्न प्रीत मानसा, राइट। समस्त भक्त सुखदा, अब उनका काम क्या है, जैसे हम लोगों ने देखा पहली वाली देवी का पशुलोक भयंकरी, दूसरी देवी महावीरेंद्र वरदा, थर्ड देवी समस्त भक्त सुखदा, she gives blessings to, she gives happiness to anybody who is a bhakta, all bhaktas are getting blessings from her. It doesn't matter आपकी भक्ति कृष्ण है, आपकी भक्ति बुद्ध की ओर है, आपकी भक्ति क्राइस्ट की ओर है, it does not matter. If you are a bhakta, then the blessings, the happiness that you are getting is coming from her. Who is the lady who is giving this? Her name is Lakini, Lakinyamba Swarupini, Lakinyamba Swarupini. Raktavarna Mamsanishta Gudanna Pritamanasa Samasta Bhakta Sukhada Lakinyamba Swarupini. So this is the till today from here. So we have finished up to 500 names. 530 नाम हम लोगों ने आज को खत्म किया. So next session we will not do any further explanation. We will go through the chanting from the beginning up to this point. 103 तक का पूरा chanting करेंगे. Otherwise we will tend to forget. तो पुराना chanting हम लोग को भी याद रखना है. So we will do the chanting from the एकदम beginning से. So all the invocation shlokas, the nyasa, dhyana shloka, and then Sri Mata, Sri Maharajni से शुरू करके लाकिन्यम्बा स्वरूपिणी तक का. Therefore we will do the chanting. So please practice next 7 days, right? So that we can do the chanting properly. We will do it in parts. So जो भी उपस्थित रहेंगे, we will break it up into parts. 10 shlokas we will do. So one person will do 10 shlokas, next person will do 10, next person will do 10, again rotation, so that everybody will get a turn to do some chanting. So that is what we will do, right? Any questions on this? इस पर कोई सवाल है तो बताइए, फिर नहीं तो हम लोग महिषासुर मर्दिनी के लिए शुरू करते हैं.
रावृता.
Sorry?
रावृता.
रावृता.
राम यादेपि रावृता.
आवृता. आवृता means holding.
आवृता. यादेपि ही आवृता.
Yeah. आवृता means holding. Okay. चलिए महिषासुर मर्दिनी 11वां. ऐ सुमन 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 सुमनोहर कांतियुते श्रित रजनी 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 करवक्त्रवृते सुनयन विभ्रमर भ्रमर 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 भ्रमराधिपते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनी रम्यकपर्दिनी शैलसुते. ये वाला श्लोक थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट है. वर्ड्स आर वेरी सिंपल, मगर एक सुमन खाल जाना या एक सुमन ज्यादा हो जाना इज वेरी कॉमन. सो यू हैव टू बी वेरी केयरफुल. 1 2 3 4 चौथा सुमनोहर रजनी 1 2 3 4 5 और उसके बाद करवक्त्रवृते भ्रमर 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 4 भ्रमराधिपते. So you have to remember this, huh? Otherwise you will sometimes you will eat up one brahmara and suddenly the chanda is lost, or you will add one brahmara, chanda gum ho jayega. Ai sumana 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 sumanohara kanti yute shrita rajani 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 karavriktavite sunayana vibramara brahmara 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 brahmaradhipate jaya jaya he mahishasuramardini ramyakapardini shailasute. Sumana 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 sumanohara. जिस सुमन इतनी बार क्यों बोल रहा है? जो तेनालीरामन जिन्होंने ये इसको लिखी है, वो इतनी बार सुमन क्यों बोल रहा है? इतनी सुंदर है इनका, इनकी इतनी सुंदरता है कि वो एक बार सुमन बोल के वो रुक नहीं पा रहा है. तो उनके चेहरा प्लस माइंड, उनका मनस, ये इतना सुंदर है, इसीलिए वो सुमनोहर है. और उसमें से कांति उभर रही है. कांति इज ग्लोइंग. So I means mother, we know that. So sumana 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 sumanohara kantiyute. Shrita rajani. Shrita means, the word shrita is the servant. So यहाँ the poet has obviously played around. Poets को advantage होता है कि वो पीछे आने वाले शब्द को आगे और आगे वाले के पीछे ये कर सकते हैं. श्रित रजनी, तो रजनी के अंदर में कौन सबसे, who is the ruler of the night? The ruler of the night is the moon. But the moon has become a servant. The moon has become a servant because of the beauty of your face. So in the darkest night, the moon should be glowing, right? If the darkest night, when there are no lights, and then the full moon is there, in that the moon should be so bright. But even in that, when it comes to being compared with her face, it becomes pale, it becomes like a servant. That is the beauty that he is describing. Then he goes on to say, Sunayana vibhramara bhramara bhramara. So her eyes are described as lotus leaves. Lotus के पत्ते हैं वो, lotus के पंखुड़ियां हैं. So जो भ्रमर है, भ्रमर means the bumblebee. The bumblebee has got confused. It is now not going towards the real lotus. It is coming and going around the eyes. And it has therefore, it is controlling all the Brahmara of this entire universe. What is the Brahmara? Brahmara is our mind. So once we look at her eyes, our minds get into controlled by her. So therefore, instead of running around for beauty here and there, we are stuck with her beauty. Jaya Jaya He Mahishasuramardini Ramyakapardini Shailasundari. So that is the meaning of the 11th shloka. बहुत सुंदर है ये महिषासुरमर्दिनी स्तोत्र. It's every time we chant this, it is so beautiful. Her presence, I mean, obviously Lalita में तो आ ही जाता है, but even this shloka, this stotra also brings her presence very, very clearly. So, any questions, any doubts? Otherwise, we will close for the day. So, please practice. हम लोग 1 से 103 तक, including Purvanga, we will all do the chanting. Next.
Anna, you'll have to
What
send us
is
this.
Shrita?
Huh?
Shrita is what?
Servant, subservient. Subservient. Shrita.
You'll have to send us this.
Last line, I'll send it.
Mahishasuramardini, this one.
I sent it in the group.
I did not get it. Right?
I think, okay.
नहीं है
भेजा था शायद.
Ayyo, how did I miss it?
नहीं भेजा था. Sorry, नहीं भेजा था. I haven't sent it. I haven't sent it.
Of late, I have been listening to this chanting throughout while walking. So this has become by heart. This I Sumanas 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 Sumanohara. So I'm like, when you are telling, I'm just
as long as she comes in front of us, that is all that is required. Chaliye, can we end the class? Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.